and play Carry On My Wayward Son on the crowded street.
Oh.
And with 5 or 6 instruments.
Oh, nice.
And we were singing, and some guys were playing guitars, violin.
Did people look at you like you were crazy when you did that?
It was in the center of Moscow, Arbat Street, and yeah.
Yes, they did. Good. Then you succeeded. You did it right. That's good. Yeah, good. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. In Jensen's panel, we talked about how Dean and Cass were apart for most of season 9. And if they had scenes together, they were mostly chaperoned by other characters. And Jensen said he found that refreshing that Dean and Cass didn't have so many scenes. So I was wondering...
That motherfucker. Said that about my character?
My question was if you felt the same way about that.
No! I can't believe you said that. He was kidding, right? It was a joke, right?
It didn't seem like that.
Yeah, he's a good kidder. No, actually, no, I do not feel that way, and I will have words with Jensen later about this. Some of my favorite scenes in Supernatural, for me to shoot, have been scenes with Dean, because, I don't know, I feel like there's a certain, like, intensity and the, I don't know, there's something about it that seems to click, like it seems to work. And we didn't really we had maybe 2 opportunities to have those scenes this season. So yeah, no. I don't agree with him, and I think he's a bad person for saying that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Is this the Russian side? Hey, is this segregated? Are you guys like, oh, the Russians go over there. Let's get the Russians over there. We don't want them mixing with us.
I suppose no. I hope no. Well, my question was, in your opinion, what would Cass' reaction be on that fact that Dean is a demon now, because Cass as an angel can see the true faces, and he would possibly see that he's not like a common demon, or what his true form, what would be his reaction?
That's interesting. So I had not thought about that. Which actually makes me wonder, when Cass looks at Crowley, does he see like a mangled demon? Right?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Maybe that's why Cass is always so mean to Crowley. Because when he looks at him, he's like, oh God, you're ugly. Oh, God. Yeah, he probably will see the same thing in Dean, I'm guessing. Although maybe those demons are ugly because the bodies that they're inhabiting are actually like rotted or something. Is that possible? I don't know. You're supposed to know the stuff. I don't know.
Their soul is ugly.
Their soul. Oh, it's an ugly soul.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, then that might be a problem. I wonder if Dean is going to look disgusting now to Cass. That's possible. Let me hear this question for you. Did all of the Russians rent a big bus? No? You rented a plane? Are you all like cronies of Putin? Are you spies?
Yeah, we are.
Did you all plan to come together?
No, we didn't. We just met here.
Really?
Yeah.
How many of you are Russians?
Many.
A lot of, actually.
It doesn't look like that many when you raise your hands. It seems like a lot when you're at the microphone, but only 5. They're all just at the microphone.
Yeah.
I think. Okay. Good talking to you.
Thank you.
Paka. Hi.
Hi. So I was wondering, because on Friday Nat told a really funny story about a flight you guys were on. That was apparently very turbulent, and Rob also did a follow-up on that. So I was wondering, what could you tell us about it?
I think it's really unfair, frankly. You know, when a man goes to the bathroom, that should be a private experience. It is not shared with the multitudes. And even worse, it doesn't even stay in this room because I know you people, and you have free, unfettered access to the internet, and you use it. But here's my question for you. What the hell was I supposed to do? I mean, it's not like you bring an extra pair of clothes on the plane because you're afraid you're going to piss on yourself. Or at least I don't, or at least I didn't used to. Now I do, because I know it could really happen. I mean, I suppose I could have made myself a new pair of pants out of the paper towels in the bathroom. That would have taken an awful long time. And it was very turbulent, and I was getting kind of knocked around. I was getting knocked around as I was. It happened suddenly. There wasn't a lot of warning, so it was spraying all over the place. I was just happy I didn't pee in my mouth. Honestly. But I have to have words with Matt and Rob and Jensen. It's like everybody gets up here and tells shit about me.
Misha told us something about that too, so.
About the same story?
Yeah.
It's like they're obsessed. It's like a perverse obsession for these guys. They're really into golden showers, aren't they? I got one laugh over here. I have embarrassing stories I could tell about Matt, but I'm not going to because I'm a better person than that.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh. Stop.
Misha.
Stop. Guys, I don't love that.
Misha.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, very good.
Once when I was on a plane, I've told this story before, so I'm sorry. Have I told it here? My really embarrassing airplane story? I'm looking at Misha. Misha, have I ever told this story before? The really embarrassing airplane story. Yes, somebody's heard it. Yes, so a couple people have heard it. Okay, I'm going to tell it again because I only have 2 good stories, and this is one of them. Is that okay with you if I tell a quick story? It is. I promise you, it's very embarrassing. So, I was about to get on a flight with my wife. We were going to fly across country. We're flying from Los Angeles to New York, and my wife's mother lives right by the airport. See, you do remember the story. They're laughing up here. Okay, so we didn't have a lot of money at the time. She offered to take us out to dinner, and when she's paying, I was like, I'm going to eat a lot. And we went to this Chinese restaurant, and I ate a lot of really kind of gross Chinese food. Not that all Chinese food is gross, but this was gross, kind of Americanized Chinese food with a lot of jarred garlic. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like garlic that's been minced up and put in a jar. And that stuff, I know, kind of makes me a little bit gassy. Just a little bit. I'll fart a little bit. So, but I ate a lot of this stuff. And then we got on the plane. And got up in the air, we're about 20 minutes into the flight, completely packed flight, and I'm in the window seat. And I'm sitting there, and there's all these people, there's my wife, and then somebody else, and I don't want to make a big thing, and we're going up, and I feel something coming on. And I decide just to let just a teeny bit out. I turn on the blower, just a little bit out to, relieve the pressure a little bit. So I did. And it was like, and the guy sitting immediately behind me fainted. And his wife pushed the button, and the flight attendants came up, and they gave him oxygen from the oxygen tank. And he woke up, and He said, I don't know what happened. That's never happened to me before. And the girlfriend said to the flight attendants, I think someone has gas. And the flight attendants couldn't hear what she was saying because she was kind of whispering it. And they said, ma'am, that's not possible. All of the fuel is stored in the wings. None of it comes anywhere close to the cabin, so there's no way there's a gas leak. And then they went away. That blew over, so to speak. And a couple hours later, I felt something sort of building up. And I thought, all right, this time I'll be really careful. And I just he faints again. They administer oxygen again. It was horrible. I was so humiliated. And then it got even worse. His wife again, his girlfriend again repeated, somebody has gas. He said, no ma'am, we told her it's not possible. And then the person sitting next to them said, somebody has to go to the bathroom. We landed, and you know when you land, and the thing goes ding, and everybody stands up? We couldn't all stand up because we had to wait, and we had to wait for the paramedics to come on the plane to check this guy out to make sure he was okay. And the whole time he's insisting, no, I'm fine, nothing like this has ever happened to me. And I'm just like this in my seat. Anyway, I challenge Matt to embarrass me again, because I'll just make an even worse story about myself. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hi. See, he's leaving. He's like, I'm gonna get rid of that guy. That's disgusting. No, actually what happened is he's like, I've got a fart, but I'm not gonna do it now. I'm going to the bathroom. Right, sir? Yes, he's running out, running to the bathroom. Yeah, she's going too. She's gotta go to the bathroom too. It's a scary story when you think about it. You don't want people passing out around you, not after that.
So,
how are you?
Oh, very good. You?
Great, thank you.
Thank you. If you could pick one actress to play Kirst Castiel into a female. So, female actress. No.
If I could pick a woman to play Cass.
Yeah, actress.
I don't know. Paula Abdul. Dame Judi Dench. She's good. She'd make a great Castiel, I think. What are your thoughts on the subject?
I like Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon. Nice. Sort of, yeah, I like that. Brings a certain gravitas to it. Or Miley Cyrus, always a choice. Always a good fallback.
No.
I like the idea of like one of those girl women, like they're just about to become a woman, but they have a drug problem and they're in the tabloids all the time. One of them, I think it'd be good to have somebody like that playing the role. Paris Hilton would be perfect, I think. She'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. My question is, if Cass would have only one more day left on Earth, what he would do and who he would spend with? What he would actually do?
What would he actually do? He'd probably get a cat and cuddle up with it. I think knowing Cass, he'd probably try to fix as many things as he can with his diminishing power before he dies. Because he is always trying to do the right thing, and he is willing to sacrifice himself if it comes to that. He probably would want to say goodbye to Dean and Sam, probably not Crowley. That's it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. How do you think being a human changed cast?
Is it your birthday? How'd you get the crown? Oh, I see
It's
where
not
you
my
are.
birthday.
Yes. You're LARPing. Yes, you're LARPing.
So, how do you think being a human changed Cass, particularly in the way he perceives feelings now as opposed to before he was human?
Well, I think that Cass now has a lot more empathy for humans. He knows what it's like to experience their experiences a lot better than he did before. I think before they didn't make nearly as much sense to him. So in a way, I think that empathy probably has made Cass more human than he was before. He's a little bit more understanding and a little bit less dumb about how humans interact with one another. Does that sort of answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, because you were looking at me like, and?
It's clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Misha. How are you?
How are you?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm one of the people who can basically know that enough of Cass and Supernatural. And I was really sad that his humanity story arc wasn't really all that developed. We had like 3 episodes maybe. And I just wanted to ask you if there was something you wish was shown on the show, but it didn't end up there. Like, how did you learn to drive a car? Where did you get this with the car? Or something like that?
Well, I mean, they can't show everything. They can't, they could have done a whole episode of Cass in driving school or something like that. Cass at the DMV trying to get his driver's license and taking the test and then failing and having to take it again. But I think we probably could have done like at least another episode of Cass exploring humanity. I thought that stuff was fun and there was more that we could have done with it. But there's a lot to tell. There's a lot of stories to tell in the season, and for whatever reason, it just didn't fit into the arc of the season for the writers. So, yeah, I did enjoy it though. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah.
Me too. And I just wanted to ask if you know how many episodes you will be in season 10?
No. How many was I in this season?
11, I think.
12?
11. Not nearly enough.
I think it was 12.
I think it was.
You're sure? How much you want to bet? Hey, let's make it interesting. €5? One? Oh, they're shaking. Okay. Now, somebody answer the question. How many was it?
11. I think it was 11.
Nope, you're wrong. All right, okay. What? Oh, she's going to Google it. Google is never wrong. All right. We're going to get to the bottom of this, but thank you. Bye. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How have you been?
Great.
Great.
And I want to say I did 2 shows last year, and I actually went to the particle accelerator. And
You went to the particle accelerator as Flash.
Yes.
Was it cool?
Yes, it was very cool.
Kind of interesting to see a particle accelerator dressed in it as a super hero, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially it was like a chance that it was open, like it was only 6 weeks because I was setting it up.
It was what?
Usually you can't get into it.
Right.
Opened it for the 6 weeks to set the stuff up in it, and it was only these 6 weeks that you could visit it.
Oh, really? So it was perfect?
Yeah.
Were there other Flashes there when you were there? How many other people dressed as Flash?
When I was there, I was the only one, but they said there were already 2 other people.
That's
there.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask if you plan on sending any other superheroes in unlikely places this year?
That's a great idea. I had no plans, by the way, but that's a good idea. I kind of procrastinate putting the list together until right before the hunt, so I have no idea what's going to happen this year. What? No? What does that sound about? No? Okay. Somebody just had a problem over there, right? No? Am I the only one who knows what I'm talking about? Am I hallucinating? Somebody was like, oh. Okay, it's really hot up here. Now you get to see me in a long sleeve shirt. It's 11 episodes? Really? Seemed like more. That's amazing. I can't believe IMDb made that mistake. Oh, sorry, I don't have my wallet. Do you have change? That's humiliating. A question for you guys. Somebody donated this sock monkey kit, very handy sock monkey kit, with mom and dad and baby sock monkeys. And everybody who's here, who's on Supernatural, has signed it. Would you guys be interested in auctioning this off for random acts? Would anybody be interested in buying it? No? How about €5? Start the bidding at €5. I know you have €5. 10? 50? 100? What? Yes, one person for 100? Yes, one. 150? There's a lot of signatures there. Yes, 150, €200? Yes, 250? No? No? Yes, 250? €300? Okay, person who raised, is there anyone? Oh, there's somebody in the back, €300, 350, 350 euros, 350. Okay, a person who stood up, who are you? Now they're gone. I hate it when that happens. You? Okay, so 350? Is that where we were? I lost my place. 400? Okay. Oh, 400? 450? Anybody 450? Okay. So, thank you. You see who it is? Thank you, brother. Okay, guys, I have to finish. So, thank you. It has been my great honor and pleasure to be up here today. Fortunately, I believe I get to see you again tomorrow. Is anybody coming back tomorrow? Yes. Are you all going to get hungover for tomorrow? You're going to get really, really drunk tonight? Good for you. That's the responsible thing to do. That's one of the things I love most about these events, is you get to see people they're kind of fresh on Friday, and then they're a little less fresh on Saturday, and then on Saturday, Sunday, everyone's I just can't wait to go home. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Misha. See you on stage tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
Goodbye, and I'm like...
We're on the stage in just 1 minute and